Welcome to my tutorial with this lovely poppy and my Maimeri blue watercolors, my special collaboration set with them. My name is Sarah Simon and I'm the Mint Gardener. And today we are going to be painting this lovely poppy. Now, where our previous projects with my Maimeri blue were celebrating both the transparency and the opacity, as well as the incredible color combinations we can make by collaborating and mixing up all of these lovely colors inside this special set. This poppy is more of a collaboration, exploration of the transparency that is available with my Maimeri blue. So by taking a mixture of the Naples yellow and the permanent red deep and dropping them in using wet in wet into a clear wash water and just letting those colors move and shine, you can see how you are not the main star of this piece. I would say the paint really is. You just get to subtly hint where color should go. Now, there's a little bit of dragon's blood on there too, because I'm pretty sure that paint color is now in every combination of colors and piece that I paint these days. But what we're doing is hinting at color and where I would like it to settle. And then I'm going to walk away from this piece ever so gently and let the paint and the water do its thing on this beautiful paper. Okay, so a lot of watercolor, especially those first, second layer, they can look pretty awkward. Okay, watercolor needs to be pushed for multiple layers in order for it to really pop. It also needs to be let alone to do its thing. Okay, so I am making sure right now with my flat brush, it's the Velvet Touch flat wash brush, I'm making sure that the paint and the water are all the way up to the edges of my drawing. Okay, here's another poppy that I drew. Again, here's my palette. Simply just using a few colors that really, really shine. Okay, and you can see the transparency. All right, here's another, just looking at my poppy. You can see when I do a piece, it's never just once. It's many, many, many times over. Okay, so I've done a piece that has a collection of all of them, and I'm showing you the multiple layers that it took in order to get this kind of vivacity and shine. This is where my Maimeri blue paints really shine. You can layer them and layer them and layer them because they are so smooth and they are so consistent in their texture. And look at that transparency. It invites the artist to keep up this beautiful narrative happening in each piece. So right now I am adding a wet on dry wash layer. Okay, so it's wet paint. These are small wet washes on a already dried wash layer. So it's been overnight or maybe an hour, depending on where you live and how quickly things dry. That first layer is completely dry. The job right now is to create beautiful leading lines on each petal that take the petals from a flat, frilly, beautiful boundaries into all of a sudden there is a three-dimensional voluminous to them, okay? Voluminosity. I love my osity words. So I am adding these wet on dry layers with leading lines. If it doesn't go exactly the way I want, you can see I've got a paper towel ready. And because I know I'm coming back with yet another layer after this one, I know that if I leave any funny hard drying lines with my paper towel, that's okay. So I'm using a little bit of that Naples yellow to soften some of the deeper reds because again, this is a mid-tone. This is not the final depth, saturation, and color. Right now, I'm just trying to build out some of those incredible poppy crinkles and shadows. You're essentially painting those mid-tone shadows in the middle. Get those done, and then we'll come back for yet another layer to really make our pieces pop like big poppies.